Hi guys, and welcome back to Nick's Home Renovation. You can find me on Instagram, 1936 Bungalow Renovation, and in this video I'll be showing you the latest progress. You can probably see from behind me that the kitchen is in and the utility room, I'll show you in a second, is in. I can talk you through the fencing, which has now been fixed as well, and we've had plasterers here. The whole house is a bit hickledy-pickledy, to be honest, so upstairs hasn't really been touched plastering wise. Most of the plastering's done apart from the hall and the main bathroom. So I've got that to show you. But the kitchen delivery was always going to be start of October. So I'm glad to say we had this room plastered and undercoated, ready for the kitchen, and that's in as well. So I'll take you on a walk around rather than me blabbing on and show you what we've been up to. So I think I should start over here because I'm loving these doors. Just don't look at the garden yet. Going in to this kitchen. So obviously it's not finished yet, but it's progressing nicely. And in here we've got a utility, which I'll show you a bit later as well. So starting with the island, all the covers on here, so it won't look as slick and nice as it will eventually. You can see it's all got this protective sheeting on. So the island, we've got these 4 pan drawers, and they've got the hidden cutlery drawers at the top, which I always like as well. Lots and lots of storage, and drawers always good. And this is going to end up being a breakfast bar, so it's going to come out another probably 50 centimeters, so I think it's going to be about 2.1 meters by 1.1 meters, and then we're going to create an overhang here for a breakfast bar, so your stools and things go there. And I'm going to get a quartz worktop going the whole way around there. I've put a socket in here for anyone wanting to plug anything in. And these lights, these 2 wires hanging down here, will be lights over the breakfast bar. And what I did was put them in line with the spotlights, so it's all nice and slick. Over in these tall units, have a fridge freezer on the left hand side here, and an oven microwave here with some more storage. This unit is a bin. This is obviously the undermount sink. Dishwasher here, which isn't fixed properly yet but is in place, and then corner unit, and the hob, which is here, will eventually be going in here. So it's an induction hob, so I've got to wire that in. And then we've got some wall units here. It was really important to me that this window was dead center and the sink was dead center of the window, and we left space here and here because I didn't think it was a good decision to have this window and bring everything right up and just lose all that light. So I'm quite pleased with how that's turned out, and hopefully we can get the tap dead center as well. That would be nice. Everything's integrated here, so extractors under here. I've wired that up today, although it won't be going on for a while. And then the utility room is probably the size of most kitchens, to be honest. It's not too dissimilar to what I've just shown you. So I've actually added some lights today. So I only had 3 lights originally, and it just wasn't bright enough, and I think a utility room needs to be nice and bright. So I've added a strip of 3 there. And it's sort of in the same formation as the kitchen. We've got 2 tall cupboards here. One is housing the boiler. Obviously we've got a lot of work still to do in here. There's the boiler and all the pipe work for that. This isn't finished either. And this is what I wish I had at my house. Nice big larder cupboard for whatever you can imagine, pasta and tin cans, and I really wish I had one of those at mine. And then down here we've just got some cupboards, sink in the middle again, same sink as in the kitchen with the same tap, corner unit, washing machine and dryer in the corner there, and then more wall units with some shelving in the middle just to make it a bit different, because we didn't want to bring this here because of using the sink, but thought it's nice to have some shelves there. I've still got to do undermounted lights for here, still a very early stage, and obviously all the plimps and things like that need doing, but It's only the early stage and it's progressing quite well. For those of you that subscribe since the fencing debacle, I hired someone to rip down the old fence and start again, and I won't go out there and show you, but I promise you it's now dead straight, solid as a rock, and how it should have been done first time. And I'm dealing with Checker Trade still, so they approached the cowboys who did the job in the first place and did it appallingly. For those of you who don't know, it was wonky. You could push it and the wind would nearly blow it over. They didn't remove the old concrete posts, so I lost about a foot of my garden, and my neighbour gained about a foot of my garden because they simply put the new concrete posts in front of the old ones, amongst many other things, including not taking any rubbish, blah 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 blah. So Checker Trade have now approached them and started the process of getting my money back, either through them or the small claims court. So I'll keep you updated as that progresses, but it's going well so far. And I'll now take you around the rest of the place. So this is all the bathroom, still loads of room. What I like is it just feels like the kitchen's in its own little zone. This could be a living room area, and this could be a dining room area, although I think the other side of this wall is a nice little living room area as well, or snug room. This is all my rubbish, and this is all some bathroom fittings and some electrical fittings. As you can see, I've got some lights on, and we've miscoated a few places as well. That's what I forgot to say in here. All of this has been miscoated, obviously. So 3 coats on the ceiling, and I think 2 coats on the wall so far. We thought it was important to do it just so you're not doing it around the kitchen and splattering paint all over the lovely new kitchen. And we've miscoated all of here, plastered all of here. I've done some lights roughly, and then we just need to plaster from this point on. Coming into my snuggy room, I've got to do some sockets here. There's enough gap for me to get my cable up there to do a couple of sockets. There's my cables. More bathroom things in here. This has been one of the 2 junk rooms. We've had to move stuff from room to room because of plastering and painting being a bit out of sync, which is not usually how I operate, but I think everyone in the world is having work done at the moment. Bathroom's all been boarded, ready to be plastered tomorrow. This is where my sink will be, mirror, a couple of lights either side, towel rail here, freestanding bath in this zone. Use green plasterboard in bathrooms as it's water resistant. And then that's where my shower will be, here with the cubby hole here, and then there are the fittings where that will all go. And this front room's been plastered too. Whatever you want to call this, office, children's playroom maybe. I sort of like the idea of it as a children's playroom, so all the toys are out of sight. But that looks really nice with that bay window. And then coming back to the master bedroom, this has all been plastered. More bathroom stuff, and the flooring, some of the flooring came today. And this bay window is looking really nice with our extension into the old garage down here. Love seeing plastered walls. So nice to get rid of that original brickwork that I've been looking at for 6 months or so. And then coming through here, you can see the ensuite that we've added as part of the old garage too. All of this needs to really dry. I've put a couple of lights up temporarily for when the tiler starts, and then we've got another cubby hole here with another light, with a sink going here, shower in this bit obviously with the cubby hole and the fittings, and then toilet over here below my fan there, with a towel rail on this wall. So just a small ensuite. It's 1.9 meters by 1.9 meters, but because it's square, it just, everything fits in so well. And it's a pretty nice master bedroom, unless you want to call upstairs the master bedroom, but I think this is personally. I've just wired in a couple of light, or one light in here. This has all got to be boarded. That's my cable that will eventually be a light under here. This all has to be insulated, boarded, plasterboarded, then plastered. And then as you can see, this has all been plastered, miscoated, and I haven't bothered to do the lights in here yet. Stuff everywhere. This is the radiators that will be going on. The plumbers hung them all, but they will have to come off again to paint behind, even though we have miscoated here. But I really like that style of radiator, and we've got white ones and grey ones to mix it up a bit in different rooms. Not much going on up here, but I have got some plans for wardrobes that I can show you that my carpenter's going to build for me. So he actually has this at his own house in a similar sloped pitch roof like this. And he's mapped it out here, if you can see. So I'm going to build some wardrobes in here, going all the way down to here. And because you've got all this depth, because we dropped that ashlar wall, all the hanging bits come about here, and then all at the back. There's loads of room for shelves, for shoes, and whatever you think. So I think that will be a nice feature, because then that brings this into more of a corridor space, and then entering the bedroom back here. And there's even room for like makeup table or something over that side. I'm gonna use this old wood here that the builder left to eventually, when I get one of my million jobs done, to board all in here. At the moment, the plumber's got lots to do and has done a lot in here, but I'm gonna board all down the side there for your Christmas trees and your luggage and everything that comes with when you get rid of a loft and you've still got lots of stuff. And then not much has changed in here either. So plumber's got his pipes ready, but I've been prioritising downstairs. My guys are so busy, they can only do 2 or 3 days a week at the moment with me, then they're shooting off elsewhere. So I've asked them to get downstairs prioritised, and then we'll deal with upstairs later on, because it's only a bedroom and a bathroom. It's quite simple. But I'm really pleased with the progress that's going on. This bit of the house, you can sort of imagine the end, but upstairs you probably can't yet. Hope you enjoyed the walk around. Thanks to everyone who sent me lovely comments about Cowboy Builders. Sad to say, I've been inundated with people that have experienced either poor workmanship or builders or other trades just doing a bit of work, taking a lot of money. More money than justified for the work they've done, and doing a runner. I really think something needs to change in this industry in that regard, but everyone sent me lovely comments on my situation, and I hope my videos help some people out as well who are in a similar situation, or prevent people getting into the same situation as me, because I definitely made a mistake on that. Next video, I'm hoping to start the tiling of the bathroom soon, more plastering, more painting, more work in this kitchen. It'd be nice to get all the end panels on. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.